In this video, we've carefully picked 15 lawn cleaning tools that we genuinely think are worth your time. These aren't random picks. We looked at what real people are struggling with when it comes to keeping their lawn clean and which tools actually help. Whether it's seasonal leaf cleanup, clearing out debris after mowing, or just keeping things tidy week to week, we tried to cover tools that suit different types of yards and user needs. Some are perfect if you want to get the job done quickly, while others are great if you like to be more hands-on. If you've ever felt unsure about which tools really work, this list is here to guide you with honest suggestions that can make a real difference. At number 15, we have the lawn sweeper. If you've got a medium to large yard and you're tired of endless raking, a lawn sweeper can be a game changer. It collects leaves, grass clippings, and light debris just by pushing or towing it behind a mower. You'll clear large sections fast and without the back strain. It's especially useful after mowing or when fall leaves start piling up. And while a lawn sweeper collects well, sometimes you just want to move the mess out of the way first, quickly. That brings us to, at number 14, the leaf blower. This is one of the fastest ways to clean up scattered leaves or grass without touching a rake. Great for driveways, patios, or areas with lots of fallen leaves. It's also perfect to use right before running the lawn sweeper. Blow everything into rows or piles first, then sweep it all up. Cordless models are easy to carry, and they save a ton of time when you're just trying to tidy up. But what if you want to not just blow leaves, but actually get rid of them more efficiently? That's where the next one helps. At number 13, the leaf vacuum mulcher. Instead of blowing leaves around, this tool sucks them up and shreds them into fine mulch. It's incredibly helpful if you compost or want to reduce bag volume. You can clear up and create mulch in one step. And it works beautifully after you've blown the leaves into a corner. Just vacuum it up and you're done. But for areas that need more precise cleanup, like flower beds, small corners, or tight spots, you'll still need something simple, like at number 12, the Garden Rake. This old-school tool still has its place. It's perfect for pulling out debris around bushes or smoothing soil after clearing leaves. Even after vacuuming or sweeping, there are always bits stuck in awkward corners, and a garden rake gets into those easily. It's also useful when you're prepping a patch for new seed after cleanup. And speaking of prepping your lawn, if it's looking dull or spongy, it might be time to deal with built-up thatch using, at number 11, the Lawn Dethatcher. Over time, lawns collect layers of dead grass and roots that choke healthy growth. A dethatcher removes that layer so your lawn can breathe and absorb water again. It's especially useful in spring and fall, right after cleaning the lawn. And once that layer is gone, your lawn becomes a lot easier to mow, sweep, and maintain. After dethatching, the surface can feel a little uneven. So to smooth it out, the next step could be using, at number 10, the lawn roller. Once you've cleaned and dethatched, using a roller helps flatten any uneven patches or freshly seeded areas. You just fill it with water or sand and gently roll over your lawn. It presses the soil down without compacting it too much. It's a good final touch to make everything look smooth and tidy before moving on to bagging or disposal. Now, after all this cleaning, you might notice small trash or wind-blown litter, especially around the edges. That's where the next tool comes in handy. At number 9, the trash grabber tool. For picking up plastic wrappers, sticks, or other random debris, this tool saves you from bending over constantly. It's lightweight, easy to store, and surprisingly useful after every major cleanup. Especially if you live near roads or wooded areas, you'll find it helps keep your lawn looking completely polished. But once you've gathered up all that debris, what's the easiest way to manage the clippings and save yourself a second round of cleanup? That's where this next tool makes a big difference. At number 8, the grass catcher attachment. If you're mowing and cleaning regularly, adding a grass catcher bag to your mower keeps clippings from scattering everywhere. It saves you a full cleanup pass afterward. It also works great if you've already dethatched and want to avoid extra mess. Definitely a must-have if you mow often and want to skip the sweeping step altogether. And even with a catcher, some areas, like rooflines, keep dumping debris onto the lawn. That's where this next tool saves a lot of trouble. At number 7, the gutter cleaning wand. Clogged gutters can spill leaves and water onto your lawn, undoing all your hard work. A gutter wand lets you clear those out while standing on the ground. No ladder, no hassle. It's especially helpful during fall cleanup when the roof and lawn are battling the same leaves. Clean gutters keep your lawn dry and prevent soil erosion too. Once that's done, you might want to deal with heavier debris, like mulch or gravel. And for that, nothing works better than... At number 6, the Landscape Rake. This one's tougher and wider than a standard rake. It's built for moving bulkier debris like wood chips, gravel, or thick piles of wet leaves. If you're working after a storm or prepping large garden beds, a landscape rake gives you the strength and reach you need. It pairs really well after dethatching or reseeding when you're reshaping areas of your yard. Now, after you've cleaned and reshaped, you'll probably want to clean up the surrounding areas too, like driveways and sidewalks. That's where a simple tool like this comes in. At number 5, the Push Broom. Sometimes, after you clean the yard, the edges still look messy. A push broom helps clear dirt, leaves, and clippings from hard surfaces, like walkways, patios, and driveways. Keeping these spots clean also prevents the wind from blowing debris back onto your freshly cleaned lawn. It's a small detail that really finishes the job. Once you've swept and collected everything, now it's time to bag it all up. And for that, you'll love using... At number 4, the lawn bag holder. If you've ever tried holding a bag open while scooping leaves, you know how awkward it is. A lawn bag holder keeps the bag wide open and upright so you can dump in debris easily. No helper needed. It really speeds up the process, especially when you're working with a leaf scooper or blower pile. Now, speaking of where all that yard waste ends up, why not turn it into something useful? That brings us to, at number 3, the compost bin or tumbler. Instead of bagging everything for the landfill, you can compost your grass, leaves, and even small branches. A bin or tumbler helps you break it down into rich fertilizer for your plants and garden. It's a great way to reuse what you clean up, and it really completes the cycle of lawn care. But what if you want to collect leaves as you go, without a motor or a blower? That's where this clever manual tool steps in. At number 2, the rolling leaf collector. This tool works like a gentle sweep and collect system. Just roll it across your lawn, and it picks up dry leaves into a built-in bin. It's quiet, lightweight, and ideal for folks who want to avoid cords, noise, or fuel. It's a relaxing and surprisingly effective way to clean up on weekends. And finally, once you've got your piles of leaves or clippings ready to bag, you'll want something to scoop them quickly and easily. That's where our last tool shines. At number 1, the leaf scoops or claws. These oversized hand tools let you grab large amounts of leaves in one go. They're perfect for transferring piles into bags or bins without making a mess. They protect your hands and speed up the job, especially if you're working solo. Once you try them, it's hard to go back. They just make cleanup easier. So that wraps up our list of lawn cleaning tools that can really make a difference. Whether you're tired of bending over with a rake or just want to speed things up a bit, these tools are honestly worth looking into. We picked them based on real needs, things like ease of use, time saving, and just getting the job done without hassle. If any of these felt right for you, feel free to check them out. And if you've already tried one, or have a favorite of your own, let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear what works best for you. Thanks for watching, and take care of your lawn the easy way.